Man, this shit going any way you want it to go, nigga.
I made my brother told him pick up the phone. This shit beneficial for anybody. I can get him knocked off. You play with the gang, send him shots off. Beneficial of the fight with no hesitation. We take off his head, nigga, then we gone. If I had to pot it, nigga, I'd be wrong. Look, boy, you a bitch, man, your pussy shown. I hit all the crap with the silicone. If you tell the police.
What's good, bruh? It's SOSA. And Tiffany Stratton is over as hell. Now, if you're a real fan of WWE or wrestling in general and you keep up with everything, ever since she was in NXT, you knew that she was going to be a star. She had all the tools down there. You know what I'm saying? She just got it, something that you just can't teach. And if you didn't know that when she was down in NXT, you definitely found out at the Rumble. Now, if you watched the Rumble, then you knew she was going to be a star just from the way she was presented and how heavy of a role she played. I think she came down to like the last 5 women in the Rumble, if I'm not mistaken, or something of that nature. But ever since then, I knew, bro. And even before then, like I said, when she was in NXT, I knew, but Royal Rumble really confirmed it for me. After that, she went on a tear after she officially got her contract with SmackDown. If you know, you know. She went on a little undefeated streak, and that stretched all the way up until Elimination Chamber. And when I tell y'all in Perth, they were on Tiffy time, this is the time where the whole world was on Tiffy time, bro. If you seen Elimination Chamber, she was presented like a star, bro. She got the biggest reaction out of every woman in the Elimination Chamber match, was getting chants while she was inside of the pod, came out to a pop from the pod and her entrance, bro. Tiffany was not to be denied tonight. She even went on record saying that it was surprising to her, like she was shocked that they were actually cheering for her in Perth, Australia when she was in the pod. You know what I'm saying? And when she came out, the crowd went berserk. Now let's talk about when she had the world on Tiffy time. She came into the match on that timing, bro. She got straight to work, taking it to both Naomi and Becky Lynch, right? You know what I'm saying? She got her offense in, got a near fall or whatever. And not too long after that, Naomi had performed a sunset flip from the top of the pod on Liv Morgan, to where Tiffany Stratton took advantage and got the 1-2-3 on Naomi to eliminate her from the chamber, to the crowd cheering, which is a big deal because if you know, Naomi had just returned at Royal Rumble. She just came back after leaving the company and going to try to make a bigger name for herself in TNA as Trinity. She comes back and she gets eliminated by Tiffany Stratton. She teases her a little bit, telling her sorry or whatever. Typical Tiffany stuff, right? And as the match goes on, she finds herself on top of the pod battling with Becky Lynch, right? So then, not long after that, she's the only one on the pod, and then she performs the spot that everybody remembers the most from this match, swantoning off the top of the pod and onto the pile of women below. And let me make this clear: during this match, Michael Cole and the commentary team in general were gassing Tiffany up. And if you pay attention to little things like that, you could tell that she was in for a push after this. You know what I'm saying? Even now with Triple H's booking, it's long term. So even that stuff with Naomi is still relevant today and going into Backlash tomorrow, where she will fight in a triple threat for the women's championship. But back to the chamber. As y'all know, this was nothing but a showcase of Tiffany Stratton, right? They used this as a tool to showcase her to the casual fans, and it worked because she's over as hell right now as we speak, especially overseas, bro. Overseas crowds love Tiffany Stratton, and honestly, if she getting this much love, I don't see how she could be a heel that much longer. But in all actuality, I could see it still working because being a heel is kind of built into her character. It's built into her gimmick. It could work as a face. I'm sure she could find a way, but it's gonna shine the most when she's a heel, and that's just how I feel about it. Tiffany Stratton was eventually eliminated from the Elimination Chamber by Liv Morgan and that was met with a response of boos coming from Perth. Perth was letting them have it that night. They wanted Tiffy time to go over, and I understand why she didn't. It's kind of early, you know. You want to kind of build up to it, which makes sense in my eyes. You want to make it make sense, but in my opinion, she's gonna be Miss Money in the Bank this year. It just matches her gimmick too well, bro, for them to not pull the trigger on that. Like, she has to win it, because she's not gonna win this championship match. It's way too early for Bayley to lose her title. We all know that. So she's not gonna win, but it's gonna be a fun watch. She's gonna have some great spots. And then this is a hot take, but I think she's probably gonna be the first ever woman to win the Money in the Bank more than once. I could see her being the only 2-time Miss Money in the Bank and having that under her belt, because nobody has done it yet. And with that being said, bro, go ahead and drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's your boy Sosa. We on the road to 100K. We skipping all the other shit, bro. We going straight for 100K. If you watch my first 2 videos, then you know. At 100K subscribers, I'll vlog my journey of becoming a pro wrestler. I'ma keep saying it because it's true. It's your boy Sosa. Shit. And that was the moment the world ran on Tiffy time. I'm out, bro.